My dear elegant ladies, today I'm going to show you 7 examples of when Zara or fast fashion items look cheap. Because really, I don't want you to buy any of the cheap stuff anymore. I want you to invest in quality, ladies, and it's for a reason. I'm going to now demonstrate for you exactly why fast fashion items look cheap. So today's special guest is Zara! Welcome to the studio. How are you? Just kidding. Ladies, I'm gonna pull out some items that I have purchased from Zara to really show you exactly what it is about these garments that just cheapen the appearance, and this way you will understand why I am preaching so much about going more mid-range, buying less but going more for quality rather than quantity. Okay, let's start with number 1. Oh, great example. Here we have a little, I don't know, crop top. This is actually my size, but it looks like it's very baggy, it looks very broad. I immediately don't like the fit, but anyway, that's not what the subject is about. Number 1 is about that. One thing that I will never purchase from Zara is kind of their tweed imitation, like you see here. This tweed doesn't even look like tweed. Do you know what it looks like? Something you wipe the floors with. No, but really, thin tweed is something Zara does a lot, and they've been doing it for years and years. I remember even this from my days when I didn't used to have any money, you know, and I used to buy something like this because I thought it would look more expensive. But in reality, this is a walking commercial for Zara, because this is what they're really known for. This type of fabric, this type of thin imitation, whatever you call it, fabric, and it just is not flattering. Because it's so thin on the body, it's not gonna give the sturdiness that tweed gives, the kind of structured feeling. It's just gonna look a bit like a wet blanket. Another detail that really gives away cheapness, these really ugly gold buttons. But we'll talk about gold in just a second. And also this looks like hair. Generally speaking, I would never buy something like this because there are many errors here. The fabric, the fit, the poor structure, the ugly details, and the cheap looking details. No. What do we have up next? Woohoo! More cheap gold! Yay! Okay, so listen up, ladies. I saw actually many shoes with these type of gold. I think it's fake gold, no? I think it's like plastic looking gold. And this is mega cheap look. Because, do I even need to explain why? You know what? I would easily wear these shoes without this whole gold stuff going on, because these shoes are okay. I don't think they're leather. They are made out of leather. So they would actually not necessarily look like a pair of Zara shoes. But then, you know, Zara decides to be so clever and just like downgrade the whole shoe by adding these type of details. So ladies, if you want to buy something from fast fashion that doesn't look like fast fashion, avoid these type of details. Next in the ugly line is number 3. These shorts. Now, why did I pick these shorts? Have a little look and see if you can figure it out by yourself. Did you manage? Now, ladies, there are many things that's going on right here, right now. And one of the things I had actually just mentioned. So let's have a recap. Do you see those horrendous big gold, well, fake gold buttons? Yes. Very cheap looking because it's fake gold, or like, it's not even, I mean, obviously nobody's gonna wear real gold buttons, but there are like nice looking gold buttons. And then there are cheap looking like this. And the problem with these is that they're quite big, quite in your face. So for this reason, this is not a good look. But this wasn't actually what I wanted to talk about. This is just a detail. What's really unattractive with these shorts is how they are made. Because when you look at them, you can see stitching poking out. this stripe that is not going straight. It kind of wobbles a little bit, and anything that wobbles, it really does look cheap. And it's very common with fast fashion items. They oftentimes have things that are not straight when it's supposed to be straight, you know. So adding these two together, the buttons and the stitches and the non-straight lines, you know, it adds up and it cheapens the garment. So no thanks. Next in line, and this one is a nasty one. I mean, ladies, do I need to say anything else? Seriously, put on this on a date. Do you think the guy's gonna want to marry you? I don't think so. It's even on sale. I don't blame him. We need to talk about prints right now because I stepped into Zara to buy all these items, and what did I see? Horrible print, ugly print, horrendous print, terrible print after print after print. And this is a very big problem in fast fashion stores. It makes me really wonder. I mean, we're talking about big brands, billion-dollar brands. But can't they hire people who know better than this? This is a mystery for me. Please let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree. But truly, it was really hard to find nice-looking prints in Zara. I did find, not gonna say I didn't, but majority was really repulsive, if I can be honest with you. I mean, ladies, I really understand why it's so hard to dress well when you buy in fast fashion stores. It's because they make it impossible to look good. I mean, if this is what they offer, what are you gonna do? I mean, obviously, you're gonna look like an average Joe for the rest of your life if you wear this. I just don't understand, like, if you're gonna make a print, or if you're gonna choose a print or choose a fabric, why would you choose something like this? Ladies, remember what I said about floral prints? This might not be exactly the floral print I was talking about, but it's definitely as bad. I know you probably must be thinking right now, okay, Anna talks so much about this looks cheap, that looks cheap, but how would one dress expensive? And the good news is I have actually a cheat sheet that will help you dress better. Simply go to classycheatsheet.com and download this cheat sheet. It's absolutely free and it has probably my best tips and tricks all gathered in one cheat sheet, so don't miss out on this free gift from me to you. Okay, next in line. So we have another skirt, and not sure how much you're gonna see. You can't see, this is the problem. Never show black garments when you film because nothing is seen. So the problem with the fabrics that are synthetic like this, it's very stretchy, which is actually a good thing, but it's very kind of thin and very wobbly. And if we pay close attention to here, we can see that the stitching looks awful. It looks very uneven, nothing is straight, and with the wobbly and thin fabric, it just adds on. So something like this will look incredibly cheap. And okay, fair enough, it's a mini skirt, but you know, if it's a mini skirt in a more sturdier, more high quality material, it would actually work well. I mean, you have many designer brands who make beautiful mini skirts and mini dresses that don't look cheap, but obviously when Zara makes it, it looks really cheap because of the combination of poor fabrics, poor stitching, things are not even, etc. This one is therefore also a no. So next in line, I picked up this jacket. Well, it's like a blazer. Okay, the color is not the nicest one, but they didn't have another color when I was there. And the reason why I wanted to choose the blazer to really show you is because many people buy blazers from Zara and they forget how cheap their blazers actually look. And I would not recommend to buy blazers from Zara because if you want to look smart wearing a blazer, a Zara blazer is not going to make you look smart. It's going to make you look like you work at Zara. I mean, have you never seen their store sales assistants always kind of wear these type of blazers? So I would not wear a blazer like this because the fabric, it's not very suitable for a blazer. It's again too thin and too cheap. Plus the problem is it wrinkles crazily. Look. Meaning that when you wear a blazer like this with a little bit of movement, you're gonna be instantly looking all wrinkly. And it just gives away that a blazer is cheaply made, because a good blazer would not just wrinkle like this, you know? It wouldn't. If you have a designer blazer, go and have a look and do this test. It just doesn't. I'm also unsure about the fit. There's also a little bit of threads poking out, and in general, it's not laid nice and evenly on the body. So that always gives away when the garment is poorly fitted on a body, or doesn't lay very nicely, or when you move, it doesn't follow your movements nice as well. That's a big giveaway that it's a cheap garment. And I would not waste my money on this. I mean, it's cheap, but you know what comes with a cheap price tag? It cheapens your appearance. Last but not least, probably the ugliest of them all, is when they sell things like this. I just, again, don't understand. We spoke about prints. Why is the store full, majority of these horrendous prints? But then if you have a browse around the stores, you realize, why is this store so filled up with shapeless, balloon-like cuts of clothing? Like, this is not flattering on anyone unless you are pregnant. I mean, I wasn't in the maternity section last time I checked, you know, but they basically sell these type of cuts for women who have no idea how to dress, how to style themselves. And of course, women are just gonna look worse, even if, let's say, they have something they want to hide. Maybe they have a bit of stomach, or they're a bit plus size, etc. Yeah, when you put on something like this that looks like a tent, you're gonna look so much worse. And if you try to enhance your figure, try to create a bit of a shape or silhouette for yourself, this is not attractive, and no man will ever be turned on by a woman who wears something like this. This is really clothes made for an average plain Jane to look really plain. And that's why I really want you ladies to stop wearing these type of clothes, because it's really not worth it. I mean, if you are here to elevate yourself, if you're here to look your best, to level up in society, I mean, you cannot wear stuff like this. This is not a level up. This is a downgrade. These clothes really piss me off, to tell you the truth. I understand now why it's such a struggle for majority of women out there to look good, to shop cleverly, not to throw away every single clothes that they buy, because what happens is that you buy all this stuff. Like, you go and you buy all this stuff thinking you're gonna look good, and what's gonna happen? You're not gonna look good, you're not gonna feel good, so you're gonna be throwing all this away, you know, because it just didn't serve a purpose, it made you feel worse about yourself. I really cannot stand these brands. Anna for president. Now ladies, that was all for today. I have another video, come shopping with me in Zara, where I will actually give you more tips on how you can style yourself and dress elegantly, even if you are on a budget. I will see you in that video.